3 airplanes already.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a review. Today's review is going to consist of 2 products because I kind of wanted to do a 2-in-1. I didn't want to split it. So I'm going to be talking about the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. And this has SPF 20. It says it's a brightening complex and it's for all skin types. And this again is what it looks like. And then we're also going to be talking about the Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette. And these were super popular. They became super popular super quick on Instagram. And I decided to order mine from Physicians Formula, like the website, and order the foundation as well because I wasn't able to find it at any store when I wanted it. Of course, now I went to Target and like they are fully stocked. So to start off with the foundation, this foundation has a very unique applicator compared to a lot of other foundations. And this reminds me of the Clinique foundation that's super popular as well. I think it has the same applicator. Now this applicator is huge, so I mean don't think that it's a small one like from a lip gloss. Definitely is the same concept, it's just a lot bigger. That's what she said. So this foundation is available in 16 shades and it contains 1.0 ounces. Now the pricing is different and I looked this up. It's different at Physicians Formula, Ulta, Walmart, and Target. So Physicians Formula, runs for $14.95. Ulta has it for $12.99. Walmart has it for $11.87, definitely cheaper. And then Target, it has a range of prices because the tones are different. Specific shades are a different price and their pricing starts at $9.69 to $12.99. So I would say that's definitely in between Ulta and Walmart. So definitely check out Target. Now a couple things about the foundation. It is super lightweight and you will be able to see in the demo how it's very easy to keep applying product because you can't see and you can't feel how much product you have on the skin because it's literally so lightweight, which is something that I personally really love. Although, you know, I don't love applying so much because I feel like I have so little on. I just have to get used to knowing that this is a very lightweight foundation, but it does definitely have the coverage. And it's a medium coverage foundation, but it's definitely buildable again without feeling like it's super heavy, and you can get that full coverage look. Like right now I did one pump on this half, one pump on this half, and then one in the middle, and then I just added a little bit more wherever I needed extra coverage or wherever I thought I needed more coverage. So this foundation gives you a very flawless finish, which is something that I didn't think a foundation that feels like nothing could give you, because I'm normally used to, you know, those full coverage foundations that give you that flawless finish, but you can definitely tell that you're wearing a full coverage foundation. Unlike with this foundation, you get the same flawless look without it being cakey or heavy or anything like that. And it also gives you like a filtered look. I feel like that's something new with a lot of foundations, that you get a very filtered look. So, you know, you don't have to use those Snapchat filters anymore unless you want to, obviously. It is also very long lasting. It doesn't claim to be a certain amount of hours or to last a certain amount of time, but I can definitely say that it is very long lasting without making your skin look oily. And I find that with this foundation, whenever I am getting oily, my skin looks glowy. Not so much oily and greasy, it looks glowy, which is something that I definitely like because I have oily skin, and it doesn't cake up or break up around my nose, which is something that usually, again, I have issues with full coverage foundations breaking up around my nose or like, you know, building up right there. That doesn't happen with this foundation, and I feel like it has to do with it being so lightweight. So this is a foundation I would definitely recommend. It does have SPF 20, but again, I don't feel like it plays too much a role when you're taking pictures. It doesn't give a lot of flashback because it's such little amount of SPF. And I personally like the packaging. It is glass packaging, and again, it has that doe foot applicator, which is huge, and it's just a really good foundation. One thing or one con I would like to add is that they only have 16 shades available, so I wish they had a larger range of tones, you know, for everyone in the rainbow can get a shade, but as of now they only have 16 shades. Now moving on to the Physician Formula Butter Collection palette. Now I said that these palettes, because they have 2 available, became very popular on Instagram. And as soon as I saw them, I was very intrigued because I already wanted to try the butter bronzers since I never had. And I went ahead and placed my order on Physicians Formula, and they had like a 50% off sale. So I definitely took advantage of that. Now this palette is very nice. It looks very like vacation-y, very cute. I like the holographic tone to it. Now it is a thick palette as well, and that is only because they included this perfume, but it smells like coconut, and it just smells like coconut. I'm not a fan of coconut scent, but I don't mind that they included this. Actually my girlfriend is a fan of that scent, so I'm gonna give her that, and I'm gonna stay with this. So I did tell you guys this is the medium deep palette. They do have, I think, like a light medium or fair light, but I preferred the shade of the blush better in this one. Obviously the only difference in the palettes is that it's the light bronzer and it's a lighter, like more peachy corally blush, but the 2 highlighters are the same in both palettes, and these are limited edition highlighters, as in you can only find them in this palette, and I think this whole palette set is limited edition as well. I will link it down below wherever I can find it, and maybe you guys can find it in your local Ulta, Walmart, or Target. I don't mind that the packaging is bulky. Honestly, I don't really care that it's so bulky, but if you care about that, I mean, if you buy this palette, maybe you can depot it. And I do want to show you guys that you can take this out and it just becomes a little box, and then you have this where the highlighters are at. So I thought I would show you guys that. As you can see, I am wearing both of them, and I did layer them, so you can see how blinding these highlighters are. They do have a texture and consistency of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and they're, I have it right here, Super Shock highlighters. Now they also do have other tones of their highlighters, and they look like this. They come in this type of packaging, which is the same type of packaging of the ColourPop. And let me open it just to show you guys and give you a reference that you can also find other shades of these type of highlighters in stores. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to use that to contour, and the name of the bronzer is Deep Bronzer, and just apply it. Now I'm also going to use that and apply it on my forehead. Now for blush, this is in the color Vintage Rouge, which looks like this. And this is the blush that caught my attention because the other one was like a super bright corally color, but I personally like these tones a little bit better. I'm going to be using a stippling brush to apply my blush because that's just the brush I personally like to use to apply my blush. Now for the highlighters, I'm going to mix both of them. I'm actually going to apply this one first, which is the more subtle from both of them. This one has a little more glimmer and glow, and definitely more of a pop. And I'll swatch both of them right now. I mean, they both look intense to the touch, but when you swatch them, you can see which one is more shimmery, and the pink one actually has a lot more shimmer. So here I'm going with the first highlighter, and the name of it is Full Moon. And you can see it's probably the more subtle out of both of them, and you definitely can intensify it, but to the first application it's like a really pretty glow. And I'm going to top it off with Galactic, and I'm going to use my my Be Bella NG321 brush. And there's that. Now you can see how intense and how glowy that is. This is like an Instagram highlight. It looks pretty, and I don't mind this type of highlight, but it's definitely intense. So yeah, that's basically it for this little tutorial and demo of this Butter Collection palette. Now, I definitely recommend the foundation. It is a very, very good foundation, and I like that if you have dry skin, this is going to be a really good foundation for you. If you have oily skin, it's still a very good foundation. I have oily skin, and I personally love it. It's the foundation that I've been currently wearing non-stop. Now, this palette, if you are able to find it and you've been wanting to try the Physicians Formula bronzers or the blush or these two highlighters that are amazing, definitely pick this up. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about the foundation and this palette, if you've picked it up or you've been wanting to try it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.